Ooh, Marco Style, no, you just did not express your free right and will of opinion.
Oh my God!
You may be the biggest YouTuber on the division, but guess what? Or that covers the division, but guess what? With this community, you are not allowed to express your opinion. What are you doing right now, sir? You may be speaking all facts, but at the end of the day, you know everybody's going to say something.
Oh my God!
Ooh, YouTubers on Twitter. All right. So I'll put my 2 cents on the whole Striker thing and what builds are actually better than Striker. Nothing. Straight up. To be totally honest, Striker is the #1 build in the division, 1.8.2 right now. But that is not to say that those Striker users cannot be beaten. I've displayed time and time again that any Striker user can be destroyed with Banshee, with Alpha Bridge, and such. Now, the whole thing with Marco Style said, he said, you know, he doesn't like the titles saying that this build destroys Striker and blah, blah, blah. I feel like there's like 2 sides to that. I feel like in a way that is clickbait because overall, without not even, you know, not comparing actual players, you know, and how good they are, with the actual set, Strikers is 100% damage and you get a percentage of healing with stability. Overall, that is the best build. Now, to say that other builds are better than Striker, that's clickbait and that is a lie. But that is not to say that a good player can take down good other Striker users, other good Striker users, I should say. I've ran with an AR with my Banshee build, and I'm still able to out DPS a Striker user. It's really, honestly, it's really dependent on the player. So for a YouTuber to say this build destroys Striker, that's a lie. But if they're gonna say this build can help beat a Striker, then that's totally fine and that's absolutely cool to say. So to be totally honest with everybody already knows Striker is the best set. And I, as a Striker user, I honestly, if they nerf Strikers, the healing, if they brought it down to, like, say when you run 9k firearms and you get that small percentage of healing, even with 100 stacks, it's like Nomad, 5-piece and 6-piece Nomad actually heals faster than that. So actually, I wouldn't even mind if it was nerfed like that because I would still use Striker. I've been using Striker since 1.3. I mean, I was using it in 1.7 with the Banshee build or the Ninjabike build. I was doing 2 Banshee, 4 Striker. So I mean, I've been using Striker, so it's nothing new to me. But just to clear the air, once again, yes, Striker is the best build. No, there is no other build that can exactly compare to it. It really depends on the player. Simply put, in my experience, quickly bursting down a Striker and moving around, not letting them get stacks and just sitting there face tanking them, it happens to this day. I don't understand why people still constantly face tank a Striker user unless you're Nomad. That doesn't make sense. If you're a Pred user, if you still want to cheese it up, you put those 10 shots and you move. If you want to run a gold build or a Ninjabike, you put the shots in them and you stick and move. Yes, builds play a huge and major part in the game, but at the end of the day, it's all about skill and how well you can apply yourself to adjust and beat anything that comes your way. If you want to beat a Striker, do not let them get stacks. You move around. Movement is key in this game. Whether people like chicken dancing or not, I'm not saying chicken dance, I'm not telling you to strafe, but move around. Do not allow them to get stacks on you and just face tank them and allow them to get all these stacks, and then you're wondering why, oh, he has too much damage, oh, this gear set is OP. Look, man, there's a way to beat it. Yes, okay, I'll say this, EMP in a way, depending on the player. If somebody hits me with an EMP, number one, I have disrupt resistance, so it's only gonna stick to me for about 3 or 4 seconds. In those 3 or 4 seconds, I'm still going to face tank somebody. Number one, because I'm gonna spray. Why? Because my stacks are paused. They're not taken away. They're paused. So in that sense, EMPs are almost irrelevant, especially like in a 1v1 situation. It's so situational, man. Really. So to be honest, there really is no hard counter to Striker except for just bursting them down. But it's not comparable to how Pred used to be or how Nomad used to be. Number one, there was no hard counter for Pred. Nomad, I mean, there was multiple lives. So like I said, I don't want to make it sound like I'm biased towards Striker because I am a Striker user. I'm saying if they did nerf Striker, I'd still use it. If they, I think what they should do to bring more diversity within the community, within the DZ, they actually should nerf Striker, nerf the healing aspect, just lessen the healing like dramatically. Simple as that. And I guarantee you'll see more builds in the DZ, and not everybody could run Striker. One of the biggest issues with Striker has always been the shotguns. Yes, they nerf shotguns. You don't see anybody, I mean anybody, using a Super 90 anymore. And why? Because they don't have aim assist. Nobody. Actually, I'll say Joker and Molly are like the only guys that I've actually seen actually still use a shotgun because they had aim assist off. But the truth is, man, like, people were just relying on the aim assist, and now it's the showstopper meta, and it's just the same pathetic crap, to be totally honest. Because the same people who are complaining about shotgun and Striker are the same ones now, are the ones using the showstopper, and now they're applying the glitch to it as well. So it's even more cheese. It's like every update, there's always something, and there's always gonna be something to talk about. Hence why people are always saying Striker's OP. So I say, before you want to nerf Striker, they got to do something with the showstoppers first. Get rid of the glitch. Simply put, there should not be double stacks for it. There should not be double stacks for shotgun, period. I don't care what shotgun it is. I love the MA70. There should not be double stacks on that. So, that's my 2 cents. Overall, Striker, I don't feel as OP, but I feel like it could use some changes to bring balance, and I'm always down for balance. I'm not biased. I want balance, just like I always said, Pred and Nomad need to be balanced. I will say Striker in a way needs to be balanced. It's not OP though. And I'll say this: there are builds that can help you to beat a Striker user, but there's no exact build that can counter a Striker user, unless you have a tactician on your team constantly EMPing them like every 10-15 seconds. There really is no hard counter to Striker. Therefore, there needs to be balancing. So please do not post anything saying this is the build that shred Striker. Striker users can't do anything against this build. That's clickbait, straight up. So on that part, I'm with Marco, but on other parts, I saw, Nothing But Skills and my boy Mark, they were saying there are builds that can help, and that's the truth. There are builds that can help. So just don't put in your title of your videos, this is the build that's better than Striker, or that destroys Striker. That's clickbait, and that's a lie. Tell you straight up, from someone who uses Striker and someone who knows how to be a Striker user, I'm telling you that's a damn lie, and that's why I don't put it in my videos like that. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Much love. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
I kind of heard what he's saying. Not really
Something
sure.
about play.
He's hitting me that far with the fucking...
Yeah, that's what I heard. Playing guys.
Yeah.
I'm here. Where am I at? Why am I just... Yo, Jay, come on. Let's team up, bro.
I'm fighting people.
Right here. 3 seconds down.
Let's go find a village.
This fucking sniper's pissing me off, dude. Are you fucking serious, dude?
What is?
The showstopper, right?
Shit, dead ass.
Don't see you. But maybe leader or endless.
So you use your own right now, Simon?
That's the user? Yeah. You see, I usually have popped every time.
Go get some water, we'll be back.
They went rogue again.
Were they staying out there raiding on us and shit?
You go use what's
Don't go out. Don't go out. Yeah, whiskey sick.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I'm
Tyler,
yellow.
watch out.
It's a GG for you, come here. Stairs, go to the stairs, go to the stairs. Come on. Yo, he got it.
One's down, one's down.
Yo, keep moving, keep moving.
Oh no, I'm trying. Fucking on fire. Yo. Just fucking funnel, funnel.
They're not gonna be able to sticky bomb us. Keep moving, move. Shield is almost down. Yo, go.